Let's do
Get
this
ready.
shit.
Or, yeah.
Wait. Ig,
Nobody's streaming.
Oh, thought Harry was doing it last time.
On here, tank
Yeah.
lane assignments are same as last
Boo.
or last raid.
You want to stream again or what?
Yeah, go for it, Harry, if you want to.
Yeah, I want to peek in.
You want to
Why?
be in?
Oh, I
Oh,
could
yeah.
stream the raid that I'm playing. I watch the stream of the raid
Please
that I'm
don't
playing.
stream this part. Please don't. I don't think we're ready to stream this part.
We are ready anytime.
Yeah, so just give us a pull timer and then start.
Yeah.
Give us a pull timer.
Here's the pull time. Drink your stone shield
5,
flask.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Wrap your dragon king with a bow.
So music instant goes in.
Cross is shadow. Cross is shadow.
Careful for the background.
So as I said, cross is shadow.
Skull is none of major spells.
I'm stunned.
I think it's nature. Skull is nature.
Yeah.
Keeps stunning me.
DPS.
Yeah, sorry, Zoria, but
Oh, get Harry up, get Harry up.
Yep, last stand.
Skull is no major one either. Fuck
Harry,
this.
go grab the other one, the free one.
Some permanently.
I mean square.
Gets cross next.
They are all shadow or nature.
Cross is shadow.
Cross is shadow, yeah. That's why Poet is dying.
I mean, that's why it's killing me. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
stop with Mako and then.
Now you don't feel bad about that
I
wall
think-
buff anymore.
I'm more world
Thank you, Dr.
with
John.
the everyone.
Thank you, Dr. John.
You know, just because a vulnerability is shadow does not mean smack hand on keyboard until dead.
Make it explode.
Man, honestly, that's the first time I hear that. So,
If you get aggro, that is.
If
I
you
like how the
manage-
entire shadow damage group is just rip.
man, we love you, next sorry, but we do what we can.
Let me see.
The-
I'll reciprocate your love, okay? There you go.
After the shadow people were dead, one of them came for me, and then, like 10 meters before me, switched to anathema.
So did these cleave also, or?
Yeah, they
Yes.
they cleave, they stomp. Like, don't be near them
Basically, it
if
was
you
a
don't have.
don't be near them. The war stomp is bad.
It's like the giants in Molten Core, more or less. The destroyers.
Can't wait to see which breaths we got this time.
Thank you so much, Wolf.
I bet we get the gold breath where he just
Loot the fucking dragons, people.
spits at you and you get 50 gold.
Loot the dragon, guys.
Loot the dragon. It's the new loot the dog.
Now that BWL is the looted the everything.
I think they're all looted. Or I don't know. Maybe they're not.
This one isn't.
Now I should be able to skin him if they loot it.
Oh, they're skinnable. They're skinnable.
Yes.
Really? They look humanoid.
Yeah, they don't show skinnable.
They're dragonkin, not human.
Whatever. Anyway, right. Everyone move against this wall here.
Oh yeah, I guess with vulnerabilities, people do need to be careful when they DPS.
Yeah. Bit slow. Now you're at meter. Right. Melee. You're behind this corner here. In this little hole.
Look at them go.
Ah, you can do that.
Awesome.
You taking flasks for this?
Smokes, since when are you a melee?
He's like, what? I'm a million?
And
Right. So which healers? You gotta put a heal, one of each in there? Like a
I'm
priest?
gonna go with the melees and dispel that.
Okay.
yeah, and
One priest and one druid should be enough.
A shaman would be nice as well.
we
Maybe
do
two.
want to overlap these spells so that we have these spells everywhere.
Yeah.
So pretty much like all the damage that the raid should take here is only from the debuffs, and those can be dispelled.
Yeah. Okay.
Rest damage is on tank unless it's the time lapse spread.
Well, given my group is there, shall I go?
Well, your group is mostly the tank group, Draco.
Exactly.
So technically, well, shamans, you should technically put your potions in this area here. Where I am.
Wait, Seamus have
Like
this is,
unless you're of course standing in the melee groups, you can put it like.
Next, are you handing out flasks, or should I take my own?
Well, wait a minute.
So basically, this boss casts randomly debuffs on people in the raid, and if you get the debuffs don't do much on their own. Like one of them is a mana burn, a small one. One of them is a disease that increases damage, or I'm not sure if it was a disease or a curse, but it's one curse, one disease, one magic, and one poison.
Yeah, they're one each.
And one undispellable one that you can only remove with the hourglass sun.
Yeah.
And if you have all 5 of them at the same time, then you turn into a dragon and attack the raid. You basically become hostile. So if you have 3 or more, and you have one of those, what's it called?
Restorative potion?
Restorative potions, then
Use them. Anyway, if a tank gets black curse or, well, black curse is depending on the breath, I guess. But if a tank gets the green one, healing reduction by 50%.
Bad.
Please dispel it instantly. It's a disease. Or wait, is it? No, it's a poison. Sorry.
Yeah, it's poison.
Yeah.
So you want us to use poison totem?
At what time should we use restorative potions, by the way?
if you
when
have
you get
3
three.
debuffs.
When you get it.
Because that means you still have you won't get immediately turned into a dragon because you still need 2 more debuffs. But it would be a waste to drink it at 1.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, it's all going to depend what kind of breaths happen. All the breaths are basically stay out of line of sight. Except if it's the bronze breath. If you notice, bronze breath happens when he's about to do the breath. Every DPS needs to run into line of sight of the boss and get hit by it.
Yeah, because this
yeah.
way you aggro.
Yeah, Zoria, you're not
Yes.
supposed to do that. Just build up threat. When he's about to do bronze breath, run behind the pillar there.
Yep.
He'll aggro onto you, and then you move to Haru's spot here.
Okay.
Haru will take him back from you, and then you just move back with the DPS.
Wait. Zoria should not move behind any pillar. He needs to be. Oh yeah, he is.
No, well, he needs to move behind the pillar for.
Yeah, to Elvis. Don't mind me.
So on Bronze Breath, do we move next to Hero or just
No.
here
You
when...
can. Yeah, if you're in line of sight of the boss, you'll get hit by it.
It's like it shows as a cone, but it's actually just full 360.
Yeah.
So long as we don't know what breath it is, hide. But after we find out, oh, it's bronze debuff on this rotation thing, then stay in line of sight.
Well, actually, about that, I heard from Dex that it's actually Frost and Acid this week. They are apparently shared on the whole server.
It's different.
Each ID is different.
It's different for each raid ID.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's different for each ID, but
Oh, this is what I heard. That's apparently the same guilds are having the same breaths.
Okay.
But we'll see. But hopefully
Yeah.
it's frost and acid builds because those are pretty good.
Yeah.
To be honest, I could quickly check that part out.
I mean, if we got frost and acid, you're probably right because the odds are quite unlikely.
Okay, doesn't really matter. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Okay, for ranged, for melee, the whole idea is run out of breath, run back in, DPS, run back out, etc., etc. It's basically pretty straightforward, unless it's bronze breath and we run in. Also, don't over aggro the boss. Typical. For ranged, I'll basically need one of each resistance to test it. So, I don't know who's gonna test Frost. Smokes is gonna test Arcane. Okay. Zolanji, you're gonna test Frost. Okay.
Yeah, who's gonna test it?
Who wants to test Shadow?
Musicum.
Okay, sure. So basically, when you see it's a certain vulnerability, just call it out. People of that vulnerability move out, attack the boss. Try not to over aggro, please, for love of God.
There's a new vulnerability after every breath.
Yeah, there's a new vulnerability.
Yeah.
Also, like, we will be in trouble if
trust in your casters.
So do you only move to DPS when it's the element you're specializing?
No, you can do DPS, but just don't bust your mana on it.
If you have a wand of that certain color, like if it's nature vulnerability and you have a nature wand, then use that wand because you basically do the same DPS as you would do with casts.
Yeah, without using mana. Okay.
Hunters, you can constantly do DPS, obviously. This boss will enrage about every 15 seconds, and you'll need to trank shot that enrage. Don't know if you chose a rotation. You have a rotation? Okay, good. So basically make sure he's trank shot. At 20%, just keep up the he'll soft enrage, so that enrage you won't be able to trank shot. I don't know if he still frenzies though. I think he does, right?
He does, yeah.
Yeah, he does.
So you will have to keep up on the frenzy though. So you have to keep trank shotting those.
And
But
on
at
the
20%, it becomes a DPS race basically.
Save your cooldowns for that phase.
Yeah, just save all your cooldowns.
And also on the frenzy part, tank might need to use shield wall.
Yeah.
And if we lose Heritage, then Zoria can take over with shield wall.
Okay.
Yeah. Ig, in your case, try to keep your threat up as well. But if bronze reds happen, just let yourself get hit by it. If Herudus dies, you basically take over Zoria's job. So then you don't let bronze red hit you anymore. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I gave out the sand to the tanks and the healers.
Yeah.
DPS will generally not really need it. What you can use, if you notice that you're nearing trouble, just use a free action potion.
Potter has 2 more.
Oh yeah, sorry. Hunters need it as well. My bad.
Yeah.
Well, but Poeta has 2, so pick those 2 and give them to Hunters, I guess.
Yeah. If you don't need them, like if there's not a big issue, don't use them.
Yeah.
Because we can use them next week. Hunters.
Anything else?
How long is the fight roughly?
5 minutes.
3 minutes.
Well, yeah, if you do it fast.
He has about 1.5 times as much HP as Ragnaros.
No, he has, yes, he has 2 million HP.
Okay, then twice as much.
Yeah.
If you still have Hourglass Sand, just give it to me, please.
If you feel so strong, please give it to Zalanji.
Fuck. I think that's about it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right.
By the
So,
way,
please use line of sight on this wall. Also, Haru, you'll have to move a little bit forward.
Yeah,
Are we
the
using
line
cleft
of
now?
sight is pretty much how it's.
Yeah.
Here, you mean?
They should still have they have more than enough LOS on you if they stay against the wall.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
If you
pretty
move
much
further
like
back, then
in here, pretty much everyone is on tank healing. The rate damage should be quite low. So
Yeah.
it's more like just dispel and keep Haru up no matter what.
Again, shamans, unless you're behind the pillar here, put your totems like right here so anyone in your party can benefit from it, like where these totems are for Morkan.
Yeah.
Mine should be fine there for the time.
Yeah. Okay. Now I need a warlock to open a portal.
Okay.
Why?
Haru, you're gonna click the portal. You're gonna run in. You're gonna grab the lever, and you're gonna port back.
oh,
Ooh. That's it. That's it. Go.
Get
nice
back in your
idea.
get in. What are you doing? Why are you standing there?
You said you wanted a portal.
Yeah, you can do the portal from behind the wall.
Now I'm doing it here.
Best
Okay.
to just summon him at the spot where he's supposed to tank, like here where he's currently standing.
No, that's too advanced though.
That's too late now.
Go back to your spot, please,
Did this
people.
place here give line of sight to? Yeah, it does. Okay.
Yeah, here you're also out of line of sight.
Guys, get behind the pillar. Don't run out until the breaths happen. Also,
You
Harry, you'll have to call out the breath because I can't see fuck all in here.
If you have the bronze debuff, go out of line of sight earlier because you might get stunned and you don't want to get hit by.
yeah, when you have like 8 seconds left before the breath.
So you're gonna have to move a bit back. You're in line of sight there.
We have to move if we don't want my summon to run out.
Yeah, go. You can start.
Taking my
Hello,
flask.
guys.
If I now don't have enough health, then I don't know when I will.
Should probably have shielded you before you went in.
Oh my god.
Don't do anything.
Position.
This sucks.
Let's see what we get.
Blue came up on my thing.
Trank shot.
He's
Fire
on
breath,
shadow.
supposedly.
He's on shadow.
So that what?
Time lapse.
Everyone in.
Oh shit.
I'm stunned.
Oh boy, we have a time lapse.
Hey, yeah.
Morrison, sorry, a second on aggro.
Guys, move out. Move out. Let Haru get position back.
Breath in 5
Okay,
seconds.
should be okay.
I have a lot of debuffs on me.
Move out. Move out. Move out. Guys.
Second breath coming right now. Frostburn. Okay, so we have a time lapse in frost.
Damage is not too bad. To be honest.
We have time lapse coming again.
It's frost.
15,
DPS.
Ah, fuck, it changed it again.
10.
DPS.
Zoya, LOS.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
All DPS move in.
It's arcane.
All DPS in.
All DPS in. Come on. Sorry, I'll
Okay,
move
Zoya,
back to
move
Haru's
me.
spot.
Oh!
Okay, we have it back. Ig, you have to take over.
Whenever Browns is
So
It's
same as
shadow.
well.
It's shadow. It's shadow now.
Help me by keeping up Thunderclap and such, if you can.
Go
I
Shadow.
need to generate.
Yeah, it's fine. Then don't.
I think you'll have to reposition him. He's hitting the back line.
No, people just
Should be
didn't
fine. Really.
move back.
It's not shadow. My shadow bolts are hitting like noodles.
It was.
Time lapse. Get ready. DPS. Move in.
Yeah, and I move out.
It's Frost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
new LOS.
Oh my god.
Oh no! Why are these
Grim
guys
John.
so much higher? Oh.
I think it's a wipe.
Yeah, this
Guys, you need to move in. Why aren't you moving into fucking time lapse?
You're all hiding. One you need to hide, and the other
Range.
you don't.
Ranged casters, you need to move in as well. Like your DPS casters. Every DPS needs to move in.
Hide.
Hide, guys.
Last time.
Guys, hide on Frostbourne.
Everyone who got healed.
Yeah, where he's standing now, we can line of sight him there.
Well, you can't.
I've got 3 debuffs and I can't restore potion.
We need the cursor on the melee group.
Yeah, I'm dead. I can't declare right now.
They are all light of line of.
Heal Haru.
I'll wipe it up. We have to.
Just wipe it.
Yeah.
Because now we know what it is, so it will get
So if
easier.
we have any shaman, get into a safe position, so you can ank.
Ah fuck, I released.
It's fine. You still have your cords.
Guys, move out of the corner there so they can just res you. Also,
Next,
don't move near this room.
can you put a druid or mage, but
We're
probably
gonna-
druid in the melee
we're
group?
We're gonna do it differently.
Okay.
I was in the melee group. I just died eventually.
Don't worry, we're gonna do it differently. It's gonna be easier. Dagger rogues are gonna hate it, but hey, whatever.
Just have all of the melee move behind the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you want me to
Okay.
ank?
Someone ank.
Or has somebody got a soulstone?
Soulstone.
I can ank.
Hello.
Temu's done it. It's fine.
Just one shaman, so we can have multiple ank reses. In case we die again.
Needing mass res.
Oh yeah, that would be nice.
No changes.
Hashtag one change.
No changes.
If you should have one change, it should be Leap of Faith to Priest.
Nah.
Okay. Shamans, why so few dispel?
Yeah.
I can see me with 25 and Temu with 3.
Isn't it just putting down a totem?
But no, because that would dispel one thing, either poisons or diseases, but then you have to manually dispel.
It'll be easier.
Healing was really good. Probably all healing me. I don't know. But besides that, apparently in the DPS corner we had 2 little dispels, so hence why we'll have them move back towards all of the other healers.
Yeah.
And then everyone will be within.
To be fair, well, the poisons and the diseases weren't bad in the melee.
Yeah, but I reckon the curses, for example, maybe.
But the curses
The
may
magic.
have been a struggle, yeah.
I dispelled most of the curses, but eventually I died and then stopped.
Yeah. I mean, you can't do it on your
We
own.
lost a lot of people there. Also, a lot of people were getting hit by the frostburn.
Yeah, imagine it got a bit confusing in the end
That's
when to
what
move
killed
in
me.
and out. But basically, when I tell you to move in, you move into line of sight of the boss, like just in front of his face, really. It's what you need to do.
If you've updated DBM, you'll have two stripes on the middle of your screen to show you when is the time lapse, when is the frost.
Yeah, and we'll call it out honestly.
The breath is little behind.
Yeah, and like the breath changes every 30 seconds. So
No?
it's always different and it's always clockwork. So 30 seconds, next breath, 30 seconds, next breath.
Yeah, they interchange.
Frost breath, everyone hides. Time lapse, everyone reveals themselves.
Because it's fine to get hit with the time lapse, guys. It will reduce your health by 50%, but after the 6-second stun is over,
Thank you,
you
Doc.
get your health back.
Yeah.
So essentially, it deals no damage. And if you are stunned, then your threat is wiped. Hence why I lose it, because I can't LOS it. And therefore, all of the DPS also need to take it. Otherwise, you will take the boss because you're high in the threat.
Ranged as well.
Ranged as well, the warlocks.
Yeah, and healers.
Even healers, yeah.
Even healers.
Even healers. So therefore, only Zoya, for example, along with 1 or 2 of his healers, will LOS the time-lapse breath. So that only he gets aggro.
I will also just line of sight it just in case.
Yeah, you should. Go ahead.
After the time lapse, do you get the aggro back, Harry?
Yes, it's mine again.
Okay.
Okay. But we're gonna try something different right now. Everyone's gonna stand behind this wall, even the melee DPS.
Okay.
With time lapse, it should be a bit easier.
That includes me or no?
Yeah,
No, not the tanks.
Well, no.
Well,
You and Nick still stand behind the pillar, but well, that might be a
Okay.
problem though.
I could pair myself with Zoria.
Yeah, I lost a lot of health there, like 2 crushing blows in a row, 2,500 followed by 2,000.
Yeah, I can cover you.
Oh, we pulled.
What?
What?
That was too close, next.
Fuck, I aggroed too.
Do it, guys. You can do it.
Just go. Just go.
I already took some of my buffs.
You can try.
We can actually try.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just practice it. Use it as
Behind
practice.
the corner, guys. Behind the corner.
I think the first one is going to be time lapse. No.
Get ready to run in.
It says fire breath.
We won't know what
Run in, run in, run in, run in, run in.
I'm stunned, even though I was, well, barely inside, I guess.
I think I was inside.
Oh, move out, guys. Move out. Behind the wall.
Yeah, just.
Also, healers, you do not run out. Harry,
Yes.
you're gonna have to move him back more.
It's okay.
It should be fine with. Yeah.
Is
It's
it?
Frost.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frost, so hide.
Hide.
It's not hiding.
I don't think the spot is safe anymore.
Sorry, Nick, come to my place. Come behind the wall.
Yeah.
Next one's time lapse.
DPS stay.
DPS, stay out. Stay in line of sight. Healers, stay out of line of sight.
I oofed.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I'll take over if you can.
I have the... I don't want to waste an hourglass.
No.
No, don't use any of your sand.
Yeah, I'm not gonna use it, yeah.
I don't understand what's hard about getting in line of sight.
I was standing in the corner, and I
Yeah,
got
you
the
should.
debuff.
Yeah, I mean, what you can just do is you move sideways.
What?
So when you're against the wall, just move sideways to reveal yourself to the boss. It's really that simple.
I think we need to hold the boss a little.
Yeah, more to the right. It got a bit fudged
To the
with
right.
the time lapse there. Hence why this is one of the most difficult breaths, really. It's unfortunate that we get it on our first
I mean,
Magus.
we get this down and we will never have this boss.
Pretty much. It's basically hard mode Chromagus with this breath. But what we do know is that he will do his time lapse first. At least that's what he did twice in a row now.
Yeah.
So the first breath everyone should move into.
Okay, let me make this very, very clear. Healers, you do not run into the breath. At all.
Right. Okay.
Okay?
That was not clear.
DPS, you do run into the breath. If you don't, you kill us.
Okay, I swear someone said even healers should run into
Yeah.
the breath last time.
Um,
Because I was surprised by that.
No, because that's how Zoria dies.
Well, like I said, like Zoya can LOS alongside with his 1-2 healers.
Yeah.
There's no need for all of the other healers to also line of sight, because then potentially they get threat.
Okay, those of you that release, do not run in.
Also, maybe have one hunter that doesn't run in, but instead feigns death, so you can train.
Yeah, none of us had any mana eyes.
Same for me.
So time lapse, run in, all other breaths stay out of line of sight. It's like hug this wall.
We didn't quite have time to go over it last time, but does Zoya have his 1-2 healers that hide along with him?
By the way, right now it feels like tank is pretty much the only one who will take damage, and then there's those time lapses, but it's pretty much just everyone heals tank and dispels the DPS.
The main issue, it seems that not everybody is taking time lapse, so the boss moves straight out of
Yeah.
position
When
towards
they
the.
move, it's somewhere in the range group.
But when time lapse comes, should the healer run in or not?
No.
So
Technically, Zoria should be way above threat, way above healers in threat anyway.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
True
and
enough.
I will also try to be in that.
Yeah, you try as well.
And melee, please don't go round the corner. Otherwise, you don't get dispels. You don't get.
We are resting Carrick.
Don't go behind them. I know it's normal that you go behind the boss. Just stand on this corner here. At the moment you can hit the boss, just do it. Like, don't run behind them. Just make sure you can instantly hug the wall.
Yeah. The boss has long aggro radius, so don't move.
At least don't move in front of this gate. Like, it's fine to go into the cubby and such, because we did that, but not in front.
Yeah.
Well, at least now we know why they consider him the second hardest boss in here.
Especially with time lapse, because fuck that shit. So confusing.
Yeah, it was a bit unlucky to get time lapse on our first try, but we got to work with this.
Hey, at least the audience is entertained, so.
True, gladiator style.
Yep.
A whole 3 watchers.
Thank you for the
Memories.
Okay, so who's with Zoria and the tanks? In the corner?
You mean regarding healers?
Yeah?
I get sorry.
Yeah, but you'll need more than that for these spells, though.
We could probably have also one shaman there.
Jacko, you do it otherwise.
Okay, so where are we going? Into the
corner.
little gap.
Yeah. You'll be like, if the hit happens, you'll basically be keeping Zoria alive during. And technically, if you stand in there, you should still have line of sight of most people. Even when the melee move out, you can probably dispel them.
Yeah, and due to the time lapses, I will have to reposition him and probably LOS my healers. So keep an eye on me as well during that moment.
Like,
because as we noted just now, if he goes too far left, our left, you will get hit by the time lapse anyways in that copy.
Yeah, melee DPS, you literally move right there. Like, just whoa, not right now. What the fuck? When you're fighting the boss.
Not come back.
Please,
Spooky.
oh, you're giving me a fucking heart attack. So when you move out, so no breath, you stand there, attack DPS the boss, frost breath happens, everyone hugs this wall, like literally against it. When time lapse happens, all DPS, even the ranged DPS, move out. Like you can all move to this the melee DPS spot, so the second light pillar, and get hit by it. Technically, Ig and Zoria should be more than above the healers in threat anyway.
Yes.
Then after time lapse is over, just move back behind the wall, let the tanks reset the boss, and we're going in again.
How long does time lapse last for the
6
threat reduction?
seconds.
So
The what?
6 seconds.
So can I just tag him in my spot and not move, because moving I think will cause even more problems for 6 seconds until he rotates back to hero.
It's best if you can try to, just position him on top of me.
Yeah, I mean we do want to try to fix the position, because otherwise the line of sight on the left corner won't work.
Has anyone expended any of their sands?
Nope.
No.
I used one so far on our longer attempt. But I have 4.
I can give him one of mine.
We should be good. Like on our last Chromagus, we did like 70% of his health, and I only had to use it once.
Yeah.
Right. Do I give any to you, Ig?
No, I don't have anything.
Basically, if you get stunned by the bronze affliction, so the dot, use that. When you're tanking, though. Not if you're just DPSing, just don't use it. Okay.
Also, everyone should know how to go line of sight the frost breath. That is the most important thing.
Well, line of sighting the frostbite is literally hugging your face against this wall.
Yeah.
Don't stand here, don't stand here, just stand against the wall.
Especially if you move further left into here, you'll LOS the boss even more and more.
Like where you're standing, Nimgo, you're dead. You're also dead, Darth.
Okay.
Pew pew.
You just need to move as much against the wall until you can move no more.
Yeah.
And do type.
As for range DPS, you can probably just like move 2 tiles out, attack him. If frost breath comes up, just move back in.
Can you use? Can you give Enu another stand? He only has 1 left, and he's on trank shot.
So, Jacko, you were
Anunnaki.
going to the melee corner, right?
Yeah. That'll leave us without decursigs.
We could maybe let's see. Use send you there, maybe?
Yeah. Thing is, you guys, like Anna, Jacko, and Senju, if you're standing by the pillar, you will be able to see the melee DPS.
Oh yeah, we
When
can
they-
get them.
Yeah, okay.
That's fine.
Yeah, you can get the melee DPS when they're out. So dispel a few of those if you can. And you can of course reach Heru as well, I hope.
Yeah.
Right. Before we're going, is anything else unclear?
All good.
So the first breath, people will have to move in.
Yeah. Time lapse is the first one.
Except healers.
Yeah. So Zoria, the moment Heru has aggro, just try and get aggro as well.
Yep.
As high as you can. Melee, you will not be going in at the start, like you will not be going like DPS at the start. We're just gonna run in.
Yeah.
Like, all DPS just don't DPS before the first breath.
Right. Yeah.
Is there any? This is just a fight you can take slow. And,
Yeah.
Don't make mistakes. You'll get it.
Guys, is there any point in the fight where healers don't need to be hugging the wall?
Hugging the wall?
Not that I've seen. We should be hugging the wall constantly.
Yeah,
Okay, just
you
to
have
make sure.
you have everyone except the healers and the 4 people in your range. Like the melee should not be ducking behind this corner at all. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, you can move into your corner. Just keep hugging the wall.
Okay, it's Zoya, Jacko, Anna.
Yeah.
Ik, you moving in there as well?
Yeah,
That's
just to
good.
be safe. Cool. Everyone else, stay here.
Right, we have 4 people in the copy.
Yeah. Get ready.
Now can I get Divine Spirit, please? Thank you.
Wish.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Ready for the pull?
And
Yep.
have fun.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Stay here. DPS, don't do anything.
That's tough. Building threat.
Oh, what was that?
Fucking hell.
Hug the wall.
First breath coming.
This is
No one should have aggro anyway.
Well, the healers. Uh-oh.
Well, Zoria should have the aggro anyway. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, very good, very good. Oh shit, I got bronze.
It's
Yeah.
fire.
I'm
Fire.
spelling it.
Okay, you can do a bit of damage, guys.
Second breath is coming.
Hide,
You can
hide.
hide, everyone. Hide.
Everyone should be hiding now.
There it is.
Okay, so we have a little bit
Go,
of
go,
time.
go, go, go.
Okay, back in. Okay, all DPS stay out now.
You mean in?
It's frost.
Yeah, stay in, just keep going. Like, even the casters, stay in line of sight.
Map's coming.
Trank shot.
DPS
Get ready,
moving.
everyone.
Tanks hide, healers.
Okay. All DPS, stop DPSing until Harry has the boss again.
Good, good.
Clean.
Stop DPSing. Just move behind the wall if you're not doing anything, guys. Okay, you can go over a bit. If you get stunned, it doesn't matter.
Hide again.
Hide.
Hide. Hide further.
Help the people that got hit. They got
Go
stunned.
in. Don't run behind the corner, guys. Stay out. Yeah, everyone stay out.
Zoya, hide.
It's frost. It's frost.
No, it's
Time lapse. Time lapse.
time lapse. Yeah. He's calling out vulnerabilities. Don't worry. Don't hide. Don't hide.
Yep, come to my position. We'll have to reposition.
Okay, melee run out. Let the tanks reposition. Just take it nice and slow.
Hide. Crossburn.
Everyone hide.
Salandi, you need to look out for your threat.
Rip Edo.
Bog. Shadow.
Got out.
Just in time.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Trank.
Heal me up.
Okay, all DPS stay in except Zoria.
Yup.
Oh fuck, I'm stunned.
Okay, move my position. I will
We need to
reposition.
reposition it.
Trank shot. Bronze. Stun.
Arcane.
Run out, run out, run out. Line of sight.
Yep, fine.
It's fine. Shit happens, man. See, you got out. It's all cool.
Keep hiding, it's coming.
Keep hiding, keep hiding.
Now you can come in.
Yeah.
If you have show target, you can see when hero at the debuff.
Frost. Not anymore.
Remember to stay in.
Stay in, yeah.
Zoya, start hiding. Okay, come to my position.
I got the debuff.
Use your sand.
Use my sand.
I am repositioning.
Melee move out. Just move out of it. Play it safe.
Ooh, enrich. Last time.
Arcane.
Move out. Frost burn. Hide.
Oh shit.
Everyone. Musi. Good job, Taeon.
I only have one sand left. He's really been spamming the bronze.
Can someone trade him in combat?
I can do it.
Just take
Okay,
them all. Just take them all.
Yeah,
Haru.
it's good. I'm good, guys. I'm good. No, I'm good. Stop.
Stop trading him. Stop trading him. Stay in.
Zoya, hide.
No, just me.
Hide.
Just me hide.
Oh, okay. It's okay. You're still pretty high in traps. Okay, so you're moving back in. Whoa.
Position him.
My god, get ready, guys.
I'm stuck next to the
No,
long.
stop DPS. Stop DPS. Stop all DPS. Let Haru get him back into position.
Wait until
Is
the
it
next
raging?
time.
Thank. Yep.
Bronze affliction of
Play
me.
it safe, play it safe.
Hide.
Hide down, push him. Check out.
We will soon have enrage.
Wait until after the time lapse.
Thank him.
I went out too early.
Shadow.
I can rest. Want me to rest?
Okay. Push him.
Is
Push him
enraging.
over, guys.
Heal me. Heal big heals.
Big heals.
Remember to stay in DPS.
Yeah.
Pop your CDs.
Stay in.
Zoya,
Shield
hide.
wall.
Sorry, hide.
I'm hiding.
Yes, stay.
I'm hidden.
I have 4 debuffs.
Use a potion then.
Okay,
Dispel
position.
me.
Spell.
Heals on
Jack-
Zoya. I will position after this
Yes,
and
on
use
Zoya.
shield wall.
That's stand.
Shield wall.
Heal on hero.
Shadow.
Go, 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 guys.
Go, kill it.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
Motherfucker.
Fuck the frostburn. Just kill it. Yeah.
GG boys.
So
Dude.
clean.
Clean as fuck.
Good job, everyone.
That was real clean.
What's
I
this
thought
loot?
Oh, this is
Perfect execution.
shoulders.
Yeah.
Holy shit, Senju loot. Nice.
Again.
Loot it!
Yeah, Sange.
Okay.
You loot it now! Loot it right now, motherfucker!
That's all druid loot except for the pauldrons of wrath.
He's
Oh
literally
my God,
got the whole feral set in one.
We are logging this, by the way, aren't we?
Yes.
Oh man, that was really clean, guys. This boss is basically down. You got this boss down now.
I have a debuff. I don't want to waste that hourglass stone on it though.
We'll wait till they run out. Don't worry. By
Yeah.
the time we get to, by the time you have everything explained on the next boss, it's
Right. I'll trade you the leftover.
Off spec is allowed on these boots, guys, since nobody seems to want them.
I don't think anyone wants them.
Um,
I mean, you
guys,
can get them as dispel gear or something where you in a fight where you just dispel like Chromago. Otherwise, I don't really see a use.
I don't like even 1 DKP for those is too much.
Poeta, Jacko, John, all 3 of you roll. And John wins.
Good job, guys.
I just got an error with my DKP thing.
That was tense.
Oh, now we have to wait 10 minutes for the debuffs to clear.
Yeah, there's no way we're doing nothing with this.
Yeah.
I mean, by the time we get there, it'll probably be gone anyways.
Well, because we keep getting stunned on the way.
Well,
Yeah,
and
we're
also
gonna
we have
wait
to
out
get
the
fighting
debuff anyway.
10-minute time for explanation.
What we can also do in the meantime is have someone start the event and see what kind of dragons we get on which side, so we can position us for.
Stand outside you.
We can. I'm gonna call. It's why I made the groups the way they are. Like there's a shadow group and there's a mage group. Yeah.
A Grat score.
Congrats.
So yeah, it's safe to say that is our
Send
tactic.
speed.
1 second. I'm gonna go with 32.
Oh yeah, everyone put your Nixia scale cloak here.
Well,
if you don't have it on, you will die.
Senju is your biology zone.
Yeah, I know, but still, look, it's kind of mean if I get all this stuff in one go and don't spend any DKP on.
It's nice to see so much tank loot drop anyway.
Stuns, god
Mm-hmm.
damn it.
Healer and tank loot. What could be better on the first round?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably the best.
Lots of warlock loot.
Guys, what are you waiting there for?
Aren't those shoulders pretty nice?
They're not that good. The Wrath, yeah.
Yeah, but you do have fire resist at least.
Yeah, equip your Oni cloaks and
Hero.
look at the other people if they.
Grass Hero.
Thanks.
Grass Hero.
Who's gonna skin for Magus?
Can you scan him?
Oh, dude, I just got here.
Come on.
Back you
Oh,
go.
no.
And look at that. Through the door and boom, get stuck.
And again.
Are you actually live logging again?
I'm not.
I'm lost.
Oh.
Motherfucking. Fuck's sake.
He's gonna interrupt your scanning process. You know that, right?
No, I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna
till I
stay
get
and
it.
watch that.
Oh, I thought
Oh,
he'd interrupt
failed
you.
attempt, fuck. Got it. Ooh,
Okay.
blue.
Ooh, look at that beautiful
How much
Billy
sand do
magic
we
scale.
have left over, by the way?
Sand? I don't know. Has everyone traded me?
How much did we use is the question.
Oh, Harry, you probably have like the bulk of it still.
Yes.
I was like, take it all, fuck's sake.
Just take it.
I did use the two you
To say you
gave me.
traded mid-fight as well, that was clean.
Yeah, normally the chance for getting a time lapse is 40%.
We better save these sands though, right?
I'm
Yeah.
safe.
We don't even have enough for all of these people.
We still have 25 though. Oh, 26.
If we eventually want to do a speed run, then everyone gets like 2 cents or
28.
something. But until then, it's fine if just
Calm
pay
down,
me.
Sanju.
healers.
Speedruns already look.
I ain't paying shit, man.
What? It's 100 gold.
Oh, burn. I didn't get it. Oh, this the fuck burn.
Boom.
Burn. Fucking stuns all over the place. That's just hacks. Fucking ice block.
I do love the way it stuns you in midair for jumping.
Now everybody's just jumping.
Like stop every time.
Hey, I'm falling. Ah!
Hey, 6 years, me and you.
And then I landed and picked it, got it again.
Right, anyway. Does anyone still have sand? Oh, Carrick.
Do we want it back?
Yeah, it's gonna be nice for the next BWLs.
So I can redistribute it next time.
How many did you use, Hero?
Like
think you
5?
used- No, I gave you 5, so you could use 6, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Like the first attempt where we got pretty far, you only used it once, but then on this one, you really just started fucking spamming it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I
So
think
let's
the
be
blue
honest.
smokes.
That was our second try, really, because the
The other one doesn't
second
count.
one didn't
Yeah.
count. That was an asshole.
My bad.
By your own raid leader, how could you?
I was
Not
looking
even
if
a
you were
fuck
on your
ad.
pins.
And half the healers was below 20% mana.
Look, Haru is showing off.
Look at these blades.
What blades? Oh, you got Wrath? Oh, shit.
I am
Yeah,
the
wanna-
blade.
7
pick them up.
minutes. Took us to kill him.
Can't
7
we just
minutes.
can't we just load you into a cannon and just fire you at the boss?
Yeah.
Just-
No, just spin me around.
Looking good.
Blade.
Right. If you all can come over here, Star, you'll see stuff better.
Oh, there's a sword.
Yeah.
I'm stunned.
Well, get good,
So-
friend. You shouldn't be stunned.
We should just talk to Nefil.
No.
I think I inspected everyone that didn't have their cloak displayed, so I think everyone has their only cloak. But please check yourself.
Yeah, check if you have Onyxia cloak on, please.
Yeah, check
It's-
your
it's
Onyxia cloak. You don't want to die.
It's rather
Instantly.
important because
Mir
you will get one shot.
AFK, I think he has got the right one.
But I see lots of cloaks, so.
Yeah, come on, guys. You all have to be displaying this cape, the glorious cape. Do it.
Made by Nexori.
Alright, let's show it.
Yeah, you all belong to me anyway.
If
So
we-
you see these two hallways here, like on the left and on the right. The raid is gonna literally split in two. Let's see. Well, we're not gonna change the groups much, but like group 1, 3, 5, and 7, you're gonna go left, and group 2, 4, 6, and 8, you're gonna go right. Anna, you're gonna go with the left group, okay?
Yeah, sure.
So they have, about even healers, I think, that way. Approximately, yeah. Okay. Group 7 and 6, I may call out that you have to switch hallways depending on what dragon can spawn, okay? So if black ones spawn, you move to the other one. If and the mages move to that one, etc., etc. Right. So draconids, like the big fuckers, will spawn from there. They all have different abilities. It shouldn't be too much of a hassle, but let your tanks pick them up. Kill him. Just kill him on each side. I think it's still there's 42 dead.
I think 40, but it doesn't matter that
40?
much.
42.
42, yeah. At that point, like during this whole fight, Nefarian will teleport around the place, sheep people, fire shadow bolts at people. So if you can, use one of your greater shadow protection potions so you can take that hit. It's basically kill those ads. After that happened, just follow me.
Do we pre-pot with the Shadow Prot buff before we start the ads or after the ads are downed?
No. You
All
need to
the
have
ads.
it on you. You need to have it on you during the ads, because he'll do shadow bolts on people.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Okay, when phase 2 starts, Nefarian will be landing about in the middle. Heru will tank him with his ass outside.
I'll be over there.
Yeah, like Heru will be standing here, boss in front of him. Melee will be pretty much standing here, where I am. Well, depending where the boss is. It's like the same position as Ansonixia, so between the legs. Okay? Yes.
It's always
Healers,
one.
all the ranged, you can stand over here, where I am. If you are a shaman in a melee group, please try your best at getting your totems as close to the melee as you can. Actually, put them in the melee group, because if we get shaman call, then all these ranged aren't gonna get shit on. Like their mana burned. So yeah, so all ranged. You're gonna basically stack over here. Melee over there. Is everyone actually seeing this, or are people just AFK?
You were saying something?
Oh, okay.
I was
Am
watching some hunting.
Right. Warlocks, you're going to be standing approximately over here, where I am. Why? Because if Infernals fall on your face, you're on your own. There you go. Just kidding. If you get Warlock class call, you basically AoE down, but you're standing alone pretty much because if they land on you, they stun you. So it's basically like Summon Infernal, but you get 2 for each Warlock and the stun.
Can they get enslaved?
No.
Are you sure?
It's not really. It doesn't like.
Is it worth it though?
It's not worth it. No, you can't.
I'm telling you.
So you basically AoE that shit down as fast as possible. Let's see. Anna, who are you going to choose for that? For the tank healing group?
Zixio, and we can use 2 druids there and 1
Yeah,
shaman.
6 2 so Zixio, Jacko, because you're in the tank group, and Senju and Carrick. Is that fine? Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can stand approximately here, so you're closer to Haru.
Okay, for the dispel.
Dispel, healing. Like the people you might have to move. Like this might be a little bit far. Just should make sure you're in range of every people. Especially the tank.
Where
Okay.
will heroes be standing?
Hero will
I
be
will be over
standing
here.
right here. Like, have a look at the range of it.
I
Yes.
can get
So
little
mages
far.
and hunters, you're with the range. You're on this pylon. The only ones that are not on this group are the warlocks. Mages, if you can, if mage call happens, just blink towards the throne and try and line of sight, like line of sight the raid, so you don't, sheep the tank, because that would be bad. If that does happen, Zori and Nick, try and get your threat near him again.
Where do we stand, me and Egg?
Just to stand with the DPS.
Okay.
I do remember that ice block also gets you out of it, so that you don't polymorph raid.
Okay.
But you stay for the full duration of the ice block, because
so you just disable
protects it.
yourself. Yeah.
Okay, you can if you have ice block, you can do that too. Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
At the beginning, when you were splitting groups, you said one group left and right. Where is left and right? Looking at what?
Looking at the back wall.
These corridors.
At the wall. Aha.
Yeah. This is left. The other one is right.
And how was it, even to one side and?
Yes. There's uneven is on left. Even is on right. I may call out groups to run to another position, depending on what ads spawn. Well, also Haru and I need someone else to slap on Tangier. Like, who can just? I mean, I think if you slap on a shield, you'd be fine, really. Like, slap on a shield and a few DPS things. Anyone feeling called for that?
Maybe mostly equip blade if you can. Like
didn't
swap
bring
out
mine.
leather items if you can.
I mean, I've still got all my tank gear on me, so if you want me to go ahead and do that, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Like, just slap on your tank gear in phase 1. That's the only time we will need you with tank gear, basically.
Okay.
Help Haru on the right side.
Right side.
Just pick up the ads, keep them away from the healers, that sort of stuff.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Yeah, make sure you keep your Onyxia cape on.
Yep.
Don't forget the.
Once you go into phase 2, just slap on your 2 weapons again and just do DPS, okay?
Alright.
Zoria and Ig, you're on the other side, so on the left, okay?
Yep.
Right, so, yeah.
Priest start buffing with shadow.
Oh yeah, fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Okay.
just
Shadow
priest,
protection.
you can start putting shadow protection on people.
Everyone to the priests.
Okay. Next thing, at 20%, Harry will keep tanking the boss, but the ads we've killed will resurrect into skeletons, and everyone needs to move to this position where I'm here, like approximately here. The ads will start running towards us. Hunters, if you can, put like a frost trap down in their path before they're there, like
Like here,
around.
for example.
Yeah. So you slow down the flow of them.
That's when we just start.
Or like slowing totems or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Put them in the raid. You can also,
Earthbind.
yeah.
Although we might need Earthbind, you know, the slot it takes up for Tremor. That's also in the same phase.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Also,
Also,
where would you like? Sorry, where would you like the imp to be? This spot maybe.
The what?
The imp for Blood Pact.
Imp.
Tanking
right.
position, probably.
Yeah.
We don't need it yet at the ads.
Well, does he need to stay like in the range of the tanks for the
Yes.
at all time? Okay.
Yes.
Just put the imp like here where I am. If you can, like you can, like it's not like that you're stuck on your position. You can move around. Just it's like Onyxia, right? Like most of the abilities he will do are on Onyxia. He'll do a fear, tail swipe, and a dragon breath. Except of fire damage, it's shadow damage. That's all. Right, so 20% add spawn. Let them come in. Mages, warlocks, everyone. Just AoE them. When you see they're all clumped up, or they start clumping up, just start throwing your Stratholm holy water at them. And when they're all dead, we go back to the boss and we kill him.
Can you maybe call out, please, when to pop Tremor Totem?
Yeah, like Tremor Totem. You can put, like, the moment phase 2 start and you're in position, you can pretty much pop it down, really.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone need any questions? Let's give it a try.
Have you mentioned class calls?
Right, class calls. That seems important.
Yeah, just a minor issue.
I've already whispered all the priests about
it. Yeah, okay.
Does anyone not know the class call of their own class? Because that's the most important one to know.
I'll explain it. It's fine. We got time. Right. Druids, you'll basically get stuck in cat form. I don't know, DPS a bit in cat form, I guess. Just run to the melee, scratch it up a bit. Hunters, you'll have to unequip your weapon because your bow or something is gonna get broken. Yeah, your ranged weapon will be broken. So try to use like a swap weapon macro or something.
You have to unequip it before every class call because you don't
Yeah.
know if it's gonna be your.
Yeah, if a class call happens, just unequip it. Mages, like I said before, ice block or run behind this wall to line of sight most of the raid. If you sheep some warlocks, that's fine. Priests, well, stop doing direct heals, just use renew. Rogues will get literally teleported right in front of his face. Heru at that point will move him here. Like, you'll basically start
Sideways.
tanking him here. No,
Well, not there, right? There's a frontal breath. I'm gonna shit on the raid if I do.
Well, you can move it over there. Then.
Better that they get a tail swipe than a breath.
The healers will have to move in to still keep in range of Harry, by the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then when he moves back in position, just move back again.
Also for the rogues, might be a good idea to pop evasion, because he
Yeah,
also
pop evasion.
decreases. So if he does a melee in that time frame when I'm still moving, he might hit you.
Warriors, you'll get stuck in berserk stance. Well, nothing much we can do about that. Just big heals on Haru at that point. Warlocks, you'll get Infernals dropped on your face and stunned. Try to AoE them down, but mostly the mages and the range should AoE down the Infernals. I think they have like around 6,000 health or something. It's not that much. If it's hard, the melee can run in as well. Shamans, you'll get corrupt totems. All shamans are in melee groups, so try and put your totems where I am right now. Shamans, like here. When phase 2 starts, and try and keep him there. Because your class call corrupts these totems, and the melee will have to kill him fast. Because they give the buffs to Nefarian.
Wind Fury Nefarian. Pog.
Yeah. Prioritize Wind Fury and Mana Tide. But I don't think, since they're all
Beware
melee
Fire
groups.
Nova too, it hits for quite a lot.
Yeah, don't use Fire Nova or you know.
Most of us aren't going to be using a fire totem. I
Yeah,
don't
but
think.
like Mana Tides shouldn't really, like, you're all in melee groups, they shouldn't really be used, to be honest.
Also, do
ranged, if you max range Heru, you should not get feared.
Or the boss, rather.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Oh, also one more thing. When there's Druid class call, then the mages have to dispel the main tank.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
then we are in cat form and can't dispel.
Actually,
yeah, it's pretty important depressing.
Is any mage feeling called to do that if a Druid class call happens?
Zeratul.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay, if a Druid class call happens, just blink towards near the tank and just keep the
curse.
Of him. Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's a lot of information.
Not really.
It's like
But
two
it's-
things for
it's-
everyone.
it's fairly- yeah, it's
most of the
fairly-
stuff doesn't.
Yeah, it's like you'll see. Just stay calm.
I follow
Take it
style.
easy.
Basically, kill the ants, kill Nefarian, watch out for your class calls.
I'll even make it easy for you.
Kill the ants when they spawn.
Melee on after phase 1, you just follow me. Unless I get rogue called, of course, then don't follow me because that'd be bad.
In front of the boss, boys, in front. Let's go, we're Nexus.
But yeah, like you can generally. I'll also put. Anna is orange. So hunters, mages, and priests who are not in the tank heal group or the tank group, you just stand on Anna. And warlocks, you just stand on Gumball. Well, you druid and druids, you should stand near Anna as well, and same as shamans after you've put down your totems. Just around here. I think that's about it. Also, hunters, in phase 1, you're free to also use those frost traps if possible to slow down the ads coming in.
I think we should give it a go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's give it a go.
Stunning by do.
I think we'll wipe a couple of times and then we'll get it down. We just need to do it.
Yeah, sorry, Nick, you're on left side. Heru and Maxeris, you're on the right side. Anna, you're also joining right side to heal.
Right side?
Yes, with
Side.
Heru. With Heru.
Yep.
You sure about
By the
No.
Yeah, they have lesser healers.
I'm there, Crone's there, Senji's there.
Yeah, Anna should be with me on the left.
Yeah.
Take your shadow protection potion.
You're on the right, Jacko.
What? You
Where-
said
where
odd
am I?
to the left and
No.
I'm getting confused now.
You've just changed left and right around. It's fine.
No, you're all fucking right. See, Heru and everyone is over here. You should be over here.
These are the even groups, right?
You're odd, Harry. You're a one.
What? I'm special.
Wait. No, it's okay. Haru and Magzarius go to the other side.
Right.
Noria and Nick come to this side. For fuck's sake. Too much knowledge, man.
And did you cover the holy water use here?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's on phase 3 when the skeleton is at. I'll basically call out when you should throw them. Don't worry about it.
When it looks like you can hit a lot of them, then
Yeah, just throw them. Not on this fight though, like not in phase 1, on phase 3. Cool.
Why is it not working?
Also, Haru, or is this? Yeah, you just do it. You're way over there. Or Anna can do it. It's
I
fine.
can also talk.
Pop a shadow protection potion, guys.
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you can start. Oh wait.
Maybe I should do it. I think he aggroes the person who talks to him.
Rip.
Oh, Anna.
Rip Anna.
Oh, you should have marked it.
Okay, I have chromatic here. It's a big boy.
Say
And
you'll
blue.
finish it before.
Go,
If
guys,
red-
go.
Please let them out so that we can see you. Don't go down the steps.
Yeah, let them out. Go. Red. What do you have on the other side?
Black and what was it? Blue? Yeah.
Black and blue?
Perfect.
Wait, no, but the mages are over
Wait,
there,
blue.
right?
You have blue?
We have blue.
Yeah, blue. Okay, mages come to the other corridor. Group 4, you go to the other side.
John's aggroing the dragon.
Yeah.
It's fine. We can kill that one black one.
Group 4, go to left. Mages come to right.
Can you put the slowing trap?
Yeah.
Okay, that's 10 dead.
Do I literally have to call you by name? Come on, guys. Evil, Silblade, Taeon, go to left.
Yeah, if the warriors can hamstring.
Musi is mind control.
You use your undead ability?
Sheep him. One of the major sheep Musi.
One of them escaped.
Just kill it.
It's fine.
Just kill it, it's fine.
If it comes here, we'll deal with it. Musi again. Mind control.
Just sheep him or fear him or something. And keep him feared.
Betrayer.
That's 21.
So he's coming, right? Yeah, I'm dazed.
Heal up if you can. Go to your spots.
Okay, send you. Innovate.
Drink up now. Best.
Okay.
Oh wait, we can drink. Okay, never mind.
Oh, I didn't know. I already
Should we
cast-
raise Musi now?
No.
Wait.
Thank you.
Okay, move a bit to the side, guys. You're near the tail. Tail bad.
Agro, guys.
Wait,
Agro.
don't. Just let Zoria do it. Telly, don't. Warlocks, don't. Okay, you can start.
Resisted the first breath.
Save your big cooldowns. Warlock.
AoE them down. Melee, just help them. If you can. Okay, we're fine. Cool, go back in.
Someone do
Tremor
Curse of,
tokens.
Curse of Shadows is missing because of Musi.
Yeah,
I'll
all
take
the
it.
others, pick it up.
Gomblorche.
I got it.
Mages have to dispel in case of curse.
Okay, Solange, get ready to decurse. Haru.
No, yeah.
Fear.
I feared.
Yeah, just move back to decurse when you can.
We can decurse again.
Okay.
Rogues.
Move.
Move the boss, please.
Hero, move.
Good.
Evasion, rogues, evasion.
Need to heal. Life-giving gem pop.
Melee move as well, so you don't get tail swiped.
Oh, I'm feared.
Oh crap.
Oh, this
boy.
This is bad. Okay. Keep going.
Tell me when you're unstuck.
5
4.
seconds.
Fine.
No, we're too close. We were too close.
Ah, I see. Sorry.
Okay, moving back. Everyone move. Oh god. Tremor totem for Haru.
Hunters.
Okay, phase 3 is coming up in a little bit.
Korn, can you please innovate 6 here?
Mage call.
Mages.
Ice block.
Ice block. Okay, on phase 3, Harry, you stay there. Healers, try and keep him up. Everyone else move behind the pillar, and we'll dealing with the ads.
Shout when.
Korn, did you innovate 6 here?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Was split second fear.
Yeah.
I can dance the next
Warrior
call.
Stop. Slow DPS, guys. Don't push him over 20, because this would be bad. Big heals on her. Yeah.
Everyone is doing the best.
Yes, just slow DPS, slow. You don't need to stop.
I'm only white
in 5.
damage.
Oh no, I didn't.
Oh, shit.
I got it.
Sorry. Combat rest, Haru. Please call.
I think he's
Stop
not
DPS.
vulnerable. Is he?
Okay.
Oh, whoa.
Use potions,
Hey, we
guys.
told it and shield wall up. Let's get these ads.
Okay, good job. Back into position, shield wall.
Shield was up.
Okay. Okay, slow and steady, guys. Just push him over.
Please don't cast.
It's pretty much over. Just.
You're
You
just
get Zoe up.
Feared.
Oh no, that's the breath.
Feared.
Oh, did you resist that shit?
Shaman call, beware totems.
Heal Zoya,
Kill the totems, kill the totems.
And this
Totems.
Combat was here or something?
Oh shit.
Anyone?
Nope.
Oh fuck.
Careful
No.
with that, guy.
I'll do what I can.
Egg has it. Big heals on Egg. Big heals on Egg.
Kill the totems, guys.
Kill the totems, everyone.
Shield wall down in 2.
My weapon somehow broke.
You're a hunter, right?
Here it comes, Egg.
What? Doesn't make sense.
Move, Egg, move. Move right. More. Oh, start. Too much. Yeah, there.
Come on, boys.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Kill the bastard.
Oh boy, that's oof.
Fuck.
Come on, guys. Keep fighting.
Why did no one dispel Zoria?
I did. Or maybe it was.
Tanks, keep fighting for try.
Come on, guys.
You can still do it.
Keep going.
You can do it still.
You can do it. Just
going.
believe.
Oh, it's true.
Come on, execute the fuck out of it, guys.
Just
Come on.
execute. Cops run afterward.
Execute.
I still got 25.
Come on.
Come on.
How much HP does it have?
20k.
How much HP has this guy?
Oh, cool. Oh no, we
Yes!
wiped out. Oh!
Well done, guys.
Good job. First try.
Clean kill.
Bring the pain, bitch.
Oh, that was amazing.
Jeez.
The tears dropped.
Oh,
Fuck my life.
what
Oh my
else?
god.
Wait, really? Neltarion steer?
Nice one.
Res Gumball so we can get this loot going.
I'm
How
behind
many
the
alive?
pillar.
3?
I think I'm gonna retire now. Too much stress.
Don't be like that, guys.
Mushundari, Sacred of the Mind Flayer, Robes of the Transcendence, Nemesis,
Thank you, Corona.
the Tier, and that's it.
Nice.
Remember the tier goes to our discipline DPS build?
No.
Don't give it to a warlord. No, good job, guys.
Good job, everyone.
What kill is this?
Sunara and the tier.
Oh,
That's
fuck.
awesome loot.
Awesome loot.
Warlock, priest.
Keep
No
pressing.
warrior loot.
Keep pressing people if you can. Congrats, John.
Yay!
John.
Thank you.
Yes, John. You've been on about
Good
them all
job.
day, so.
I know. I was really hoping they would drop because it's such a big upgrade from my truth base, and I need as much intellect as possible.
Oh, and we got
Probably
the
also
yellow.
got a king crystal, so.
I've
Yep,
towed
yellow
my
second
toad
hand.
next to my beds.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, big dick bits.
Whoa, big bitch.
Chromag is like this perfectly clean kill and a very nice fuck show.
Yeah, but it
First time.
I mean, it was first time, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We,
Yeah,
we
we
learned,
watched on
we
it.
learned from it. We learned